This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Welcome to Covered in Pet Hair, a boozy web show for pet lovers on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Isabel Alvarez-Arata, and today I have the pleasure of having a drink and a chat with lovebirds that work together in the pet industry. I'll tell you all about them and introduce you as soon as we come back from these messages from our sponsors.
It's designerpetsweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit designerpetsweaters.com to order your four-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. designerpetsweaters.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Covered in Pet Hair. I'm your host, Isabel Alvarez-Arata, and today I have the pleasure of having a drink with pet parents, dog walkers, pet sitters, entrepreneurs, influencers, cat and dog people, reptile fanatics, coffee lovers, tea traditionalists, alternative medicine seekers, homeopathy enthusiasts, hikers, world travelers, proud Southerners, and work colleagues, Jessica and Chris Milam. Welcome, Jessica and Chris.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
I'm impressed with the last name. That throws me. That's awesome.
Well, you know what? I ask all of my guests to write down the pronunciation of their name phonetically so that I can get it right. But you cannot imagine how many times, even then, I've messed it up.
Hope you got it. You're perfect.
I mean, most people with 5 letters jacked it up. It's impressive. Good job.
Well, today I did well, but I've had to start over a couple times before continuing because of the butchered names left and right. All right. So before we go any further, anybody playing our drinking game, anytime you hear this word,
the secret word is movie.
Make sure you take a drink of whatever you're enjoying, but be 21 and over to drink. No drinking and driving, and always drink responsibly. So what are you guys drinking tonight?
I'm drinking wine from my favorite local winery called Fortunata.
Ooh, very nice. I love a local winery. So do you get to go to the winery itself? Is it pretty?
It is very pretty. They have just started using their own grapes. So I guess right now most of their labels are from another California blends. But yeah, you can go. They have they do wood-fired pizza on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, which is delicious. And they do charcuterie boards and wine, and they have a nice patio with heaters. It's really cool. I love it.
Those are the kinds of things I miss most during COVID, is going to a winery, spending the day.
Yes. Yeah. They also have really cool bungalows that one of these days I want to escape to by myself, perhaps.
That's cool.
So, Chris, you're not a wine drinker.
I am not. I actually can't really stand wine. I like a sweet taste, and to me, wine is very bitter and disgusting on all levels.
Oh my goodness! Tell us how.
I know he doesn't hide his feelings.
I don't drink beer either. I'm drinking Kraken and OJ because for medical reasons I can't have carbonated drinks. So I use OJ as my mixer. What is Kraken? Kraken is a dark rum. It's a sweeter rum. It's going to be hints of caramel on the backside of the flavor. So if you like a nice sweet rum,
I love a dark rum. I do. Is it spiced or just dark?
It's spiced.
Ooh, I love a spiced rum too. Mm-mm.
So its competitor is obviously Captain Morgan. It's one of the massive major label spice rums is Captain Morgan or Sailor Jerry somewhat. But it's more of like a Captain Morgan, but to me it's sweeter, has more flavor, more flavorful.
Ooh, look at him. I'm impressed. The guy who can't stand wine is kind of a aficionado.
I love my rum.
I'm having a lychee martini.
So what you guys? Lychee.
Lychee. Do you know what lychee is? Have you heard of
I have no
lychee?
clue.
Okay, it's
I think so, but I don't know.
I'm sure you've heard of it. It's not common. It's not like something we have all over the place. I actually had to buy a juice for the mixer because usually you use canned lychee from Asia, but I can't find it anywhere in El Paso. So this is like a lychee juice that I got at Whole Foods that's mixed with pear juice. And it's lychee and vodka. I use Tito's and peach
As
schnapps.
you should, from Texas, girl. All right.
Exactly.
Nice. It sounds delicious.
Yes, and peach schnapps, just a little bit. It's delicious. And cheers to you guys. Thanks for being on the show.
Nice.
So what's the mixture though? How much parts vodka is it to the schnapps, the juice?
I'm glad you asked because
I enjoy mixology. So
yeah. So I will put the recipes on my social media because I do think that there's a lot of us who want to try new drinks. So this is 2 ounces of vodka, 2 ounces of the juice, 1 ounce of peach schnapps, shaken and poured into a glass, a cold martini glass. It's super simple. Nice. I like a super simple drink with 3 ingredients. Perfect, because chances are you have them at the house.
Yeah, and you don't have to go.
So this is 2/3 rum and the rest is OJ mixed in. So.
There you go. two ingredients.
So he'll get pretty crazy as we go there, and he keeps drinking.
So how much?
She told me it's a drinking show. I was like, all right, so.
That's what it is. It's a boozy web show for pet lovers.
So notice the 32-ounce drink that he got himself. Yeah.
You could do it right.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right. So the first thing I want to do is play a game with you guys because that's how I introduced the show. And I hear that Chris is not only into mixology, but he's into movies.
I am. I'm a big movie guru buff guy, I guess.
Okay.
I like musicals though. But are you gonna throw musicals in? Because musicals are my favorite.
Really?
Milam
I would
is
never.
my favorite movie of all time.
I would never, ever have in a million years said that Chris was into musicals. But
I can't stand musicals.
So growing up, my grandma would take me to Broadway shows. Like when we visited New York, we went to Broadway, and then also down in Dallas at the Fair Park, they would have musicals come through. And my favorite, to be honest, was Jerry Lewis was in those damn Yankees. And he did a cane act in like between the encore. It's amazing. I know I'm nerding out. I'm sorry.
I'm speechless. And I'm speechless, but you know why I'm speechless? Okay, so Jessica and I only know each other socially through social media, but she and I have discovered that we have a ton in common. And guess what else we have in common, Jessica? My husband loves musicals too.
We can sit into musicals and we can stay home and talk about other stuff. That's hilarious.
So once COVID is over, we'll all meet at a winery somewhere between El Paso and San Antonio, right?
North Dallas.
Wow, you're in Dallas. Okay, wow, because we met. Well, we met
San Antonio.
San Antonio. So in San Antonio, I don't remember meeting you. I know we met, but I know you really through.
I probably didn't talk to you because I totally don't talk to people at conferences.
I'm the flirtatious one, aka I mingle with everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and corner and she hates it. She goes, I'll walk in a room with 100 people and I'll walk around with 99 new friends. She'll walk in and get like 2 new friends.
Well, what's interesting is that's not her persona at all on social media. And the only reason I don't remember, I know we didn't meet because I feel like I'd remember that, but I know we were in the same conference is why I say that we met.
Texas Pet Sitters.
Quote, unquote,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We were at the Texas Pet Sitters Conference in 2017 together.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, it was the first one. It's the one that you decided that you needed staff because you didn't want to do it yourself.
Hell yeah.
Maybe it was my presentation that put you over the edge.
It was your presentation that he was like, well, we don't have to do it all. She can, if she can do it and we can do it and she can do it from afar, there's no reason we can't. Yeah.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'm getting all the feels right now, guys. I'm so happy. And you guys have done awesome. You have done awesome. Yes. How many employees do you have right now?
We currently have 5 plus him and I. And then we generally have like summertime 10 or so. It just depends on the year. But last year was weird.
Last year sucked. But
normally 5-ish in the winter and 10-ish in the summer.
Yeah. So, I mean, COVID year doesn't count because we all had to lay people off.
Yeah. We luckily didn't have to lay anybody off. It worked out really well because we had just hired a whole bunch of people that all kind of were washed out people. So they found other things to do because we couldn't keep them employed. And the people that we had, one of them was already naturally leaving in the summer, so that worked out well. And the other one just kind of kept working. And then my sister worked for us, and she preferred not to work. So she's like, I can stay home and sleep. That's cool. So it worked out really well. We were very lucky not to have to say we have to lay you off. So it worked out fantastically.
For sure. That was a rough time last year. Almost a year ago. I can't imagine.
Yeah. I know, right? I can't believe it's been a year. Take
a drink and let's play a game. Ready? So this is called Paparazzi Pets. It is a true or false game about pets that are in movies.
Okay.
The first one. The movie Must Love Dogs is about two people who have given up on love, take to the internet, and meet over their mutual love of dog. True or false?
This isn't my kind of movie, so I'm going to go to refer to you. So I'm going to go false. I don't do a lot of pet movies.
It's definitely true. Must Love Dogs was a requirement for them to meet. I never saw the movie.
That makes sense.
But I feel like the name kind of implies that.
I'm trying to think of a different type. I think I'm thinking of a different movie that like there was like a lost dog or something. I don't know.
Old Yeller.
Not Old Yeller. I'm not. Anyways. Awesome. So that
all right.
False. They have to love that.
Next one. In the movie Marley and Me, a romantic comedy about the antics of a dog and how he brings a couple together, Owen Wilson plays the dog dad.
I don't know who Owen Wilson is.
Oh my God, you guys! I thought you liked movies.
He's from Texas.
He's a movie person.
I don't know because I don't watch dog. I like war movies.
It's true. It's true, guys. Owen Wilson was.
Hey, by the way, it's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's clearly true.
Okay, this one you have to know, Chris. If you don't know this one, you are actually not a movie aficionado at all. Okay.
That hurts my feelings.
Well, then you better know it.
What?
All right. What's up?
This is a game, right? So in Austin Powers, Dr. Evil's hairless companion is nearly as evil as his owner. After all, when Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset, people die. True or false?
I've never seen Austin Powers.
I haven't seen Austin Powers in years. You're showing your age, just FYI.
She's showing your age. It was totally your...
That's definitely my generation. Austin Powers.
It's a good thing this isn't a drinking game because y'all would be like done with your drinks.
No, that's not... I'm going to halfway through, but that's not counting.
All right. In Something About Mary, Mary lives with a feisty terrier. True or false?
I remember the hair scene. Scene.
This scene,
come on.
You'll remember this. You'll remember this as soon as I describe it. So Ben Stiller, that's the actor in
Ben Stiller.
Okay, so he walks into her house and he's visiting, and the neighbor who's like really tan and has like leather skin is there with her dog, and the dog's barking or growling, and he goes into the bathroom and says, "Are you the little guy making such a big noise?" And the dog attacks him.
Okay, sounds good. I still remember the hair scene.
So yes, true.
I mean, okay, it's true. In You've Got Mail, Tom Hanks checks his email with the help of his trusted golden retriever.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen that one.
I thought these were like rom-coms for the most part. That you guys would remember.
I've seen these movies, but that's not the parts I remember about the movies.
This is a pet show, though, so like this is why I assumed
important to know the pet.
You guys would remember this part, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is the only game.
She got it right. She got it right.
That you got one right. But this is truly the only game that's bombed on this show yet. So congratulations.
Oh, good.
I guess.
All
right, two more. I have two more, and I think you're gonna get these. Okay. A white unnamed cat is the true hero of the movie The Mummy.
Never seen it.
The Mummy? I don't even know what that movie is.
Is that
okay, moving on.
Is it Brendan Fraser? Is it Brendan Fraser that plays in that movie?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
White cat.
There's a cat that scares off the zombies, y'all. There's a cat that scares off
the zombies. Cat still...
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna do the last one because you guys will know. Well, okay. So the good thing about the last one is that it starts with arguably. So there's really no right.
It's not a musical, so I don't know it.
It is kind of, sort of. No, it's not. It's not.
Not really.
Actually, no. It was a musical. They eventually made this into a musical. So you're gonna like this one, maybe. Arguably, the best actor in Legally Blonde is Bruiser Woods.
Yes, true. I've seen that one.
Yay!
They made it a musical.
That's a little puppy.
It's a little thing.
It's a pocket purse. It's the thing that wanted me to have tiny dogs that could go in my purse.
No, not allowed.
However,
not allowed.
I haven't done that ever.
No,
I was just gonna say, like, where's your tiny dog? I want to see it.
I don't. I just dress up my big dog in dresses.
That's right. I've seen you have a big dog that you put in PJs and dresses.
I do. She wears clothes.
She wears
all the time.
tutus. She's a fan of tutus.
She just likes clothes. It works well for us. Well, I think she likes clothes. I listened to your episode with Tim, and I'm going to schedule an appointment with him just to find out if she likes clothes or if she tolerates them.
Maybe she doesn't like them. I'm still going to lie.
Because she picks out most of her clothes. He likes anything that's adorable that will make her look even more adorable. So he picks them out.
I don't know that. But okay, yeah. Sounds good.
I have to tell him no more than I can tell him yes, because otherwise she'd have a wardrobe bigger than his.
I mean, that's not hard.
I know you guys want to have children in the future. It might be time if you're dressing up your pets. Because
it is beyond
she showed me a picture of a Great Dane with like jewelry on. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to go that far. I love you, but no.
There's a really cute Facebook page that has a Neapolitan Mastiff. His name is Romeo. And he just got a sister named Pearl, and she's a tigress Great Dane. And she has a pearl necklace that they've put pearls on her collar. And that is the most adorable thing in the world because it's just precious.
Not going to happen.
So I sent it to him and said, we need a Great Dane. And he said, I'm not putting jewelry on my dog.
I thought you were going to say, I need a little girl named Pearl. I don't know why. Like I thought.
No, I have Abby. Abby is my
I definitely want little girls, but he's hoping for little boys. So it's a whole thing.
Well, I actually had more fun dressing my little boy Noah when he was born than Mila because Mila doesn't like pictures. She's not really into it. She's 11 months.
That's how my sister was.
And Noah loved it. Noah loved to like look handsome and wear his hats and his accessories.
He's so still
cute. He still loves it. So
yeah, I love all his pictures.
Get one. Thank you. Hopefully you get one that likes to accessorize
right.
so that you can have a little fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to know how you all met.
High school, 9th grade.
Really?
High school, 9th grade. Yeah.
Yes.
And your freshman year is when we started dating. Yeah.
So he was already in your life, Jessica, when you started your business, First Services for Pets.
Yes, he was. He was working in a warehouse and we just needed extra money. So I started this because I had been working at Target and was tired of it.
It kind of worked out well because she had to work days and I worked nights. So it kind of flip-flopped. So when I come home, I'd work the morning shift.
When he joined, I had been doing it for about a year just after work and on the weekends and stuff. So yeah, we've been together since 9th grade. So it's been 21 years this year.
That's amazing.
How long have you been married?
It is definitely something. We've been married for 4 years this year.
I remember the pictures. You guys had a nice destination wedding, right?
We did, yes.
Yeah, Punta Cana. Had a great time. Lots of drinking.
I can imagine. Yeah, I've been to Punta Cana. There's a lot of drinking there in the all-inclusive resorts. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So Jessica, did you immediately say sure, I've grown this business. You could totally be a part of it. Or did that kind of come with a little convincing?
So the way that he joined was I've done really well growing within our neighborhood. So we live in a really interesting type community. We're an HOA community.
Master planned.
It's a master plan HOA community. So at its full build out, it will have 2,700 homes, something like that. So it's kind of like a small town. We currently have 6,500 residents. So it's kind of a small town, but it's a neighborhood. And so I've been pet sitting in that. And I got to the point where I was working 7 days a week. So I was getting up before work, pet sitting. I could only do 2 or 3 visits because I still had to go to work. And then I'd come home, pet sit, and then I'd pet sit until 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, just so I could get late nights done. And he had switched jobs. So he was working nights. And it was more of a, hey, listen, you're enjoying this income and you like dogs and you love to play with dogs. So I think he had gone to a pet sit with me and the dogs loved him so much more than they loved me. I'm really great with dogs. Dogs love me, but he's fun and dogs love him to an extreme because he lays down on the ground and they can lick him. And I'm like, please, I love you. I can pet you all day. Just don't lick me. Mm-hmm. So we're just different personalities. And so seeing how much the dogs loved him, I'm like, guess what? You can get off work and go do the morning visits and I can sleep in and then I can do the rest of the visits. And so it was more of a convincing of him to join me to help so that I could get sleep versus him necessarily going, oh, I want to help. It's done really well from there. He did that for about 6 months and realized he loved it. And after that, he wanted to quit his job and do it full time. So, yeah.
Awesome. So how do you currently divide responsibilities?
Just back of house or front of house. That's the easiest way to put it. I go out to all the meet and greets and with a lot of our staff. And then I go and play and walk with dogs. play with dogs, walk with dogs, and do all the pet sitting and all that. And she's more back of house. She takes care of advertising and all the stuff that I
the management.
No idea what I do.
Well, like she's asked me to do it before. I get so frustrated.
Yeah. So I do all the management and the.
She's type A. I'm type Z. I'm like.
Is that a type? Is that type Z?
Yeah.
It is.
Type Z. I'm so, go with the flow. I'm down with it.
I like to say he's an employee mentality. So anybody who's managed staff understand that he does not want to work 7 days a week. Nope. He does not want to work all day. He wants a shift. He wants to know that I'm got this time to myself. And this time is work time. And so he is very much, he's basically our lead pet sitter. And he was out for a couple of years and I took over his job while doing mine, but he's thankfully back. So I can resume my normal duties. And I generally pet sit during holidays or when there's a last minute that needs me. But other than that, he's our guy Sunday. So he does all the fill-ins and last minute stuff.
What word did you just say?
He's a guy Sunday. So like a girl Sunday, but does all the in between. No. Okay. So
please explain.
Maybe that's just an older term that is beyond all of our ages. So girl Sunday is someone who does all the things. Like you need this done. So you send the girl Sunday and you need like the night, you need something done last minute or an errand run or like someone called. No. Okay. Well, that's
the
what
girl, is it like so in a baseball term, would that be like a pitch hitter?
Yeah, essentially, yes.
I don't know anything else.
Yes, definitely.
Sure.
I don't either, but I have no idea why I know that.
So if anything goes sideways, I'm the guy that fills in.
So
if someone gets sick, I fill in.
That's a really important role in our industry. Which
I love my job, but at the same time, I love my days off.
Yeah. So he when he came back, his biggest request was that he didn't have to work 7 days a week. So he doesn't generally do that. He just normally on the days he works at any time between 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. whenever I need him. And then on the weekends, he gets mostly the weekends off unless something just goes sour. So yeah. That's
okay. Before we go to break, I have a question and you have to say yes or no. No explanations. Jessica.
Yeah, because you're long-winded.
No. Jessica, would you hire him again?
No, I can't say for you. No way, hell.
No. He's phenomenal with dogs and cats and every other animal. He is a terrible employee.
On that note, we're going to go to commercial break right now, and then I'm going to come back and ask more about the dynamic that you have going on working together. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Take a bite out of your competition. Advertise your business with an ad in Pet Life Radio podcasts and radio shows. There's no other pet-related media that is as large and reaches more pet parents and pet lovers than Pet Life Radio. With over 7 million monthly listeners, Pet Life Radio podcasts are available on all major podcast platforms. And our live radio stream goes out to over 250 million subscribers on iHeartRadio, radio.com, TuneIn, Stitcher, and other streaming apps. For more information on how you can advertise on the #1 pet podcast and radio network, visit PetLifeRadio.com/advertise today.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to Covered in Pet Hair. I'm your host, Isabel Alvarez-Arada, and I am working here with a couple that really don't work all that well together. Like, what is going on here? So I have a game to ease us into this conversation. I have a second game, and I want you all to answer at the same time. Do you think you can handle that?
Possibly. Yes, let's go for it.
Yes.
There's really no right answers, but you're going to guess for the other person. So you're not going to answer for yourself. You're going to answer for the other person. The game is called Dig It or Leave It. And I'm going to give you an idea of a gift because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. This is one of my 2 Valentine's Day special episodes where I talk to people who work together and love each other. So I want to know if you think your partner, your spouse, your significant other would dig it or leave it when I say this gift. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, dig it or leave it. And you're going to answer. Ready?
Yeah.
A designer poop bag holder. 1, 2, 3, dig it or leave it.
Dig it.
You both dig it. Nice.
I said leave it. He would not want one. I would love one. I think they're adorable.
Oh, I thought you both said dig it. Okay, so Chris, would you not dig that?
No, but she would. Which I says she would dig it, so it makes perfect
All right,
sense.
so you guys are right.
Question: am I saying what he would want, and he's saying what I would want?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I got it right. You got it wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would dig it, and he would leave it. So there you go.
And you what did you say? Leave it, Chris?
I said dig it because I knew.
Yeah, I thought I heard dig
her
it.
style.
Yeah, I mean, I could have said that, and I'm not married to you, Jessica. So yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, purple hair. I mean, come on.
All right. Next, Crocs to walk your dogs in. 1, 2, 3, dig it or leave it.
Leave it.
Leave it. Yeah, I used to, but it's not practical. And so
no. If you said employees, yes. One of our employees comes straight to mind. Miss Amanda. She likes to rock Crocs all day long. So that's
They're too hot. They get too hot on your feet.
She loves them. She loves them. She wears them 24/7.
That being said, have you tried their winter Crocs? Because their winter Crocs, my first few years pet sitting, I wore all the time. I wore
the fuzzy ones. The fuzzy ones, right? They have like a fuzzy liner.
No.
Yeah, they're fantastic for that last minute late night pet sit. Or they had really awesome boots the first few years that we pet sat that I wore that were fuzz lined, and they were completely sealed because they were that rubber material. So if a dog peed on them, you could just rinse it off. It was fantastic.
These are the things we have to think about as professional dog walkers. Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
Yep.
Okay, because I know you guys have a cat. I know you guys have cats. A bedazzled litter scooper. 1, 2, 3, dig it or leave it.
I say dig it, but that's for Tara only. I see Jessica loving that for Tara.
No. Leave it.
He doesn't want
Leave
that.
it.
Do not spend your money on that, Chris. She doesn't want that for Valentine's Day.
No. Now, if you want to get a nice, pretty sign to put over her litter box, that'd be fine.
Have you seen Tara on our Facebook?
Yes,
I don't know if she has.
Yeah,
I've seen all your pets. I've seen all your pets.
Our lovely fat cat. That's all I'm gonna say. Little fat cat. She's awesome.
All right, next, a paw print umbrella to use on rainy days. 1, 2, 3, dig it or leave it.
Dig it.
Leave it.
Dig it.
Yeah?
Dig it.
You both dig it.
Yeah, he would want to.
Actually, no.
But it would be a fantastic accoutrement. Anyways, it would be fantastic for him to have when he's pet sitting. He just got purple leashes because that's our brand color, and he wanted purple leashes. If you're gonna have an umbrella, they either should be branded or they should be in line with everything else. So yeah,
you know what? No. I like that, Jessica. I was not thinking marketing, but I like where your mind is at. 100%. All right.
You think marketing? You think Jessica? I mean, that's
no, she's good. No, she's good. She's good. Gotta give you credit where credit is due. All right, next one. A robot vacuum. 1, 2, 3, dig it or leave it.
We have three. We have 3. We have 3. We have a mopper and 2 vacuums.
We have Mordecai and then we have Bloodwing, which is based off of video game names. And then we have one just
an older one.
So isn't Mordecai like the name of a dog movie?
I have no idea, but so Mordecai is one of my favorite characters from a first-person shooter by a local gaming studio called Gearbox Software, and so I named ours Mordecai and Bloodwing. Which Bloodwing was Mordecai's pet, I guess you could say. So we have a vacuum, and then Bloodwing is our mop.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm a gamer. I'm sorry.
I have a Roomba. We just call her Roomba.
No, I have a Roomba too, and I was going to name her Mop.
It's called Mordecai and Bloodwing.
It gave you the option to name it on the app, and so I named it Roomba and Mop. He's like, you can't name it Roomba and Mop, and so we named them these names, and I did not know that he's going to refer to them as those names from then on out. He introduces them to people with those names.
Here's Mordecai, here's Bloodwing. It's cool. It works.
I mean, people name their cars, their boats, their Roombas, whatever. I mean, whatever.
Yep, right?
I mean, come on. The headset we're using, she called a room mistress. So, I mean.
Okay, I did not call it that. That was one of the options that came with it. And I just thought it was a good one.
The headset is called a room mistress. I mean.
You know what?
Come on.
Jessica, the mistress never cleans your house, love. Like, that's.
Nope. Anyway, so yeah, we have names for our Roombas.
Moving on, a very expensive pet-themed piece of jewelry. Dig it or leave it.
Leave it. Leave it. No, not gonna happen.
You know, it's funny. I don't actually wear a lot of pet stuff. oddly enough. I think it's adorable. And I really, I always add it to my cart online, but I never check out.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not, I have pet decor, and none of this was purchased for the show. I owned all of this prior to starting.
I love your Brito pieces. I've been drooling over them since your first episode.
You know what's so funny?
No, she's a huge Brito fan.
Yeah, so am I. I know this about her because we have so much in common. I already know this. And wait. This is the perfect segue. Ready?
Wait. And then there's more.
And then there's, dig it or leave it. A very expensive pet-themed work of art.
Yes. Dig it.
Dig it for her, negative for me.
You don't want a burrito?
He would get it because I want it. And
I've actually done that. I've actually gone out and got her...
It was a coffee mug.
I got a really nice coffee mug, a Brito coffee mug. It's stupid expensive.
Listen, anything Brito is good. And Jessica, I'm so happy that we've stumbled upon this conversation for real, because guess who I interviewed yesterday?
No,
totally not Romero Brito. His dog.
Okay, I was gonna say that's amazing.
I interviewed his dog trainer yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
And it's funny because she noticed.
I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for her. # jealous for Jessica.
Yes. Yeah, no, the first episode of your show, I was like, oh my God, she has 3 Brito dog pieces. I love it. I see them all the time in Drool.
So I have Ginger over here, which is the puppy with the little terrier.
Yes.
And then I have 2 framed art. These are prints. Wow. These are collector's items. These actually have some value or will have some value. These are just prints that I framed. And there are 2 in my guest room. So I have a Miami guest room.
That's fantastic. I want a Brito nursery when we have kids. I've already told him.
That sounds expensive. That's
all he ever says is that sounds expensive. I said, it'll be worth it.
I am 100% here for the Brito nursery for sure. And I'm saying Brito. Yeah. It's Brito, but I'm saying Brito.
Is it Brito? Okay.
It's Brito.
Yeah, because that's what I didn't realize it was Brito. That's good to know. I've never actually heard his name pronounced. I just saw him on a cruise ship and fell in love. Or saw them work on a cruise ship.
He's not as known elsewhere as he is in Latin America, in Europe, and in Miami specifically. I'm from Miami, so I grew up hearing about Romero Brito.
His artwork is all over the Carnival.
Yeah, we went to Key West and saw it all over there, and I just absolutely fell in love. Yeah, for sure.
What pictures do you have of this?
I don't have any because they're out of your price range.
What?
He asked what prints I had of his. I said, I don't have any. They're out of our price range.
You can get a poster. The trainer that I interviewed, she said that she trained his dog. She did a puppy raising so that they stay for a while. It's like an extended boarding.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
And he gave her a limited edition piece of art.
That's
as a
awesome.
gift. Yeah.
Jessica's jealous of that as soon as you said that.
Yeah.
No, me too. I was
open up.
I was fangirling already because she's such an amazing dog trainer. But when she said that, I was just on another level.
Yeah, over the top, yeah.
Speaking of love and being obsessed and being super excited about something, what is the best thing about working together?
Is there one? I love my but
so the thing is that people love that we work together. Our customers think it's adorable. He is fantastic with animals, and I'm one of those that I hire because everyone is better than me. I'm fantastic with dogs. I am the go-to with aggression, with fear, all of that stuff. But in general, I know that there are thousands of people that are better than me. And so the best thing about working with him is he is definitely way better than me. And I'm one of those people, I'm totally happy to admit it. When people say they'll never find someone better than, I'm like, you're lying. You just don't understand how much better people are. The people are fantastic. Our clients love that we work together, and that works really well. Logistics.
There's the marketing genius. The marketing genius, Jessica's the clients like it. So I deal with it.
Pretty much. It works out well for that reason.
99% of our customers meet me. 1% meet Jessica.
Yeah.
It's very rare that Jessica goes to meet and greet.
I go if there's going to be a problem most of the time.
Yeah, it's just the problem dogs, the problem animals, they give us a heads up on.
Or just to make sure, quality control, that kind of thing. But I did go, when he was not working, I went to all of them. But yeah, most of the time he goes, because I go in and I want to, here, give me the information on the animal. And that's fantastic. And he wants to know what they do for a living and where they're going and what their favorite thing to eat is. And I'm like,
Owning a business is hard. It is super duper hard. I'm super happy that you guys are still thriving despite COVID. Where can our listeners on Pet Life Radio and our viewers on YouTube find you guys? Follow your social media. Let us know how we can get in touch.
Our website is furservicesforpets.com, and you can find us on Instagram at Fur Services for Pets, and then we're also on Facebook, Fur Services for Pets. So you can find us in all those places.
What's Abby's Instagram?
Our dog also has an Instagram started by my sister, and it's Abby the Staffy.
Amazing. I am all about the Instagrams for pets or the social media accounts for pets. So I will absolutely put that in all of the descriptions of the video and of the recording on Pet Life Radio so people can follow Abby. That's Abby who wears the outfits, right?
Yes, it is. When we got her, she was a different dog. And so to bond with her, I spent as much time with her as I could. And the first time I dressed her up, she was like, yes, please. And so, yeah, she wears outfits all the time.
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
So she's in that pit family. And so what we did was we realized that people don't like that. And you got a lot of people who are scared of that, and especially in our neighborhood, because there have been aggressive dogs that have gotten loose that are pit look. And so you can't be scared of a dog in a tutu. You can't be scared of a dog with a sweater on that's just wagging her tail. And so what we decided was to really, because she walks every day in our neighborhood, we wanted people to not be afraid of her. And so we dress her up because you just can't be terrified of a dog that's got jingle bells on, you know?
So cute. Okay, so I've got to wrap this up. I just want to propose a toast to you guys for being on the show, for being fun, for being awesome, for bombing my first game ever to bomb on this show. One more toast to our executive producer, Mark Winter, for making this show possible, and to our listeners on Pet Life Radio and our viewers on YouTube. Here's to a life covered in pet hair, because there's no better way to live. Cheers.
That's not a lie. Cheers.
To learn more about Covered in Pet Hair, visit coveredinpethair.com or petliferadio.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.